UPIKE on top 14-0. A low kick along the turf, and it will roll to the 15. Hampton picks it up at the 12. He's dropped right there. Great coverage by the Bears on the kick. There to make the stop, Nicholas Lacey, the 5'10 junior out of Winter Springs, Florida. And Bluefield will start off with terrible field position again. First and 10 from their own 12-yard line, trailing 14-0. UPIKE went on top 14-0 with 3:18 to go in the first quarter. And that coming on a 17-yard touchdown pass from A.J. Graham, his first as a Bear. The pass completion to a wide-open Jordan Amos. A 6-play, 58-yard drive, all 58 yards, coming on A.J. Graham, 3 of 3 passing.
With the last 2 possessions, the Rams starting the drives on average from their own 10-yard line.
New quarterback, Corey Mabry, in for Bluefield. He'll take the snap. Give left side. First man. He's got positive yardage as he bounces off the right side, and there to make the stop for the Bears. I believe that was Quentin Sally, the 5'10", 245-pound sophomore D lineman. See some fresh jerseys there defensively. We'll try to pick up numbers. Mabry takes the shotgun snap. He'll fake first man option. He's got room. Nobody got the quarterback. He's out across the 20, 25, 30-yard line and driven out of bounds there. That will go for a gain of 15 yards on the carry for Corey Mabry.
Yeah, it was Mickey O'Brien. Also, Josh Samuels actually came up from behind and drove him out of bounds, and Taylor Woods held him up.
Mabry on the carry from the quarterback position, and a hesitated snap count, and the Bears move up front. Let's see, the flag came from the linesman. See if the Bears player was drawn offside. No, they weren't. So the penalty marker goes against UPIKE. 5-yard penalty, offsides.
That was just a frustrating penalty. That happened to UPIKE 3 different times last week in that win against Morehead State.
Bluefield with the football, 1st and 5 after the penalty. Mabry wants to throw. This one wide of the intended receiver. That was Rondrell Smith out there. And Mabry, that's not Mabry in there, quarterback. That Ashton Dixon. Is that right? That is Ashton Dixon in at quarterback. Not even on our depth chart. He'll take the shotgun snap, give first man, and that's Henson on the carry. He's got positive yardage, needed the 40-yard line for the first down, and it will depend on the spot here. The officials come in, mark it just shy of the 40-yard line.
Say this offensive line now.
I think they're going to say 3rd down here.
Offensive line for Bluefield, they're starting to get some mowing in them.
They're going to measure it very close to the first down spot, and the officials will have to measure it. 2:06 to go in the first quarter. UPIKE leads Bluefield 14-0 on the WaltersUsedCars.com scoreboard. Our apologies to those folks that might be tuned in Bluefield. Ashton Dixon not on our depth chart. 6'4", 185-pound freshman out of Spotsylvania, Virginia, in a quarterback down. Very young Bluefield team, and Dixon. It's the action. I guess this is the 4th series for Bluefield.
They're just saying just shy. Let's see if they'll run behind the pair of 330-pound offensive linemen. It's Sean Rogers and Darius Carper right here, Andrew.
3rd and short for the Rams. Single setback. That is Hinton behind Dixon. 3rd down and short. The officials, we await the ready for play. Dixon in the short shotgun. He's only about 4 yards from his center. Now approaches the offensive lineman. They get a play change. And from the shotgun, the give to Hinton. He's hitting the backfield. He's dropped. Crutcher, the first man there. Jade Haddock's there as well. As the Bears come up big defensively, Octavian Crutcher, the 6-foot redshirt junior, first man there, and it's 4th and short for Bluefield. You trail by 14, $1:30 to go in the quarter. There is no way I think Bluefield goes for this here.
I tell you, this Bears defense last week in Morehead State, they came up big on 3rd and 4th and 1s.
Big gamble here.
4th and 1. Frosty Davis, you said it, big gamble. I'm not sure I'd do this here.
They're probably going to try to draw offsides.
I would think at their own 39-yard line, 4th and a yard. And they're going to run it. Hinton takes it. He needed the 40. He's not going to get there. And he got a great spot. Wow. Wow, what a spot. Woo, he needed the 40-yard line, and he didn't sniff it until a second push. And then he got a little help from the officials. They were going to make sure they weren't going to measure that one again. Thank you, Charlie Kirk. There you go, Frosty Davis. That's a familiar name on this linesman spot.
Charlie been at it a long time. Maybe the eyesight is starting to falter.
Yeah, whatever. 1st and 10, Bluefield. A generous spot on the carry by Lamont Edwards. He'll pick up 2. And that will give Bluefield a first down. We've got a player down. This time of the year, you see a player down, and especially those linemen. And a lot of times you see some cramps. Mike Tuffero, the 6'1", 300-pound sophomore out of New Jersey.
And he's their center, Andrew. So now you got to watch on this next center exchange to the quarterback.
He's walking under his own power off the field, and we get a new center in there for Bluefield. Dixon, the quarterback. There was movement there. No call. Pass is batted by. That's the big paws of Desmond Davis out there that swatted that one down. That one hung in the air. I thought we might have seen a defensive lineman get a pick right there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
I believe that's going to be Halls now at center, 6'1", 310 sophomore out of Virginia, King George High School.
Dixon, the quarterback. 2-back set behind the shotgun. Handoff to the first man for Bluefield, and got a substitute. He's not even on our roster.
Scott Accomando, the redshirt freshman out of Winter Springs, Florida, split the gaps that time and wrapped up the ball carrier by the ankles.
Yeah, about a yard on the gain. Our apologies, number 32 for Bluefield, not on any roster that we have. We'll try to track down who that player is. Our apologies to number 32 for the Rams. He's a single setback right now behind Dixon. You got to love small college football because you get a 2-deep depth chart, and it changes from day to day. Dixon in the shotgun. 5 on the play clock. He'll fake to his single setback, rolls to his right, wants to throw, hit as he lets it go. And there defensively for the Bears was Demetrius Taylor. The strong safety came up and got to Dixon just as he released. That's incomplete, and that will bring up 4th and long with 1 tick remaining here in the first quarter. UPIKE on top 14-0, and that will send the punt team onto the field for Bluefield.
I tell you, the Bears, they are all over the field defensively, just like 1 week ago, not biting on the play fakes and just playing the football right now. Nice, fundamentally sound defense by the UPIKE Bears.
On to punt for Bluefield is Daniel Griffin, 6'3", sophomore out of Greensboro, North Carolina. He'll get the punt on this one, a boomer. It spirals, it turns over, and it's taken by Richardson at the 15. He'll backpedal to the 10, makes a move, makes a man miss. He's up the near sideline to the 20, 25, 30. He's got a lot of room. He's got a blocker in front. Midfield to the 40 and driven out of bounds there. And Newkeese Richardson on the return for UPIKE. A 48-yard return.
And that's not bad because the Bears only had 10 players on the field. Didn't even have the full 11, Andrew.
48-yard return, Newkeese Richardson, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. UPIKE 14, Bluefield nothing. Mid-South Conference football presented by Appalachian Wireless.